Sports has always felt like a male-dominated thing, but why is that? Roller derby is challenging this stereotype, as it's evolved to become a game that is owned and managed by women. So, why is there this stigma that women can't play sports? I took to an all-female roller derby team to ask what their opinion was. This is Stamped Out Feminist Myths.
There's two teams. The goal of the jammer is to get past the blockers, so to get past the defenders, and they score points by lapping them. Your illegal target zones are the bits that you're allowed to hit with are the front of your body, up to above your elbow pads, and up to the top of your knee pads, and not your spine. So it's not totally reckless as some people think. We don't like punch each other in the face.
There can be some stereotypes, I think, in terms of people's expectations of it when they come to see it, or maybe when you say to someone you play roller derby and you're like, oh, is that just you're skating around in circles having a nice time? Or occasionally people have seen like whipping and they're like, they kind of have an idea what's going on, but I would say with people in the sport, not really, not in terms of stereotypes. Everyone is really independent and supportive of each other and so varied and so different that no one falls into any brackets of any kind. But certainly when people from the outside come see this as a women's sport for the first time, they don't necessarily expect it to be A, so professional, or B, so full on.
It's not really an aggressive sport, it's a full contact sport. Yeah. But we're not like super violent. I'm like not a very aggressive person in like real life. I'm not much of a shouter and I shy away from like violent situations. But it's definitely full contact. This is such a welcoming sport, and it is for women of all shapes and sizes, of all backgrounds, of all abilities. And when I started, I think the statistics said you were more likely to have been in a band before than to have been in a team. Mm-hmm. So if you've never been involved in team sports, this is the team sport for you. You know, it's absolutely wonderful. It really encourages people's individuality as well as a wonderful team spirit, and the sisterhood within roller derby worldwide it's overwhelming.
It's definitely inspiring because you're all in it together, and like there's almost like no subjects are taboo to talk about. Like sometimes if you have a mixed gender sport, then it's not okay to be like saying how you feel sometimes, but sometimes you can just look at another girl and be like, you're having a bad day, and you're like, yeah. It's fine. Everyone understands, like sometimes you get pro bono, like, which is nice. Like you don't have any barriers in terms of that, which is good.
I think it's amazing. I think we should start teaching it to young people, because I think there's such an issue with young women, especially in schools, who don't have the confidence to play PE. So we see PE is very gendered, where like lots of boys are doing sort of contact sports and stuff like that, and it's really unhelpful for everyone, because it means that people aren't getting to actually play the sports that they want to play. So if we could go in and teach young girls that they could play roller derby and build their confidence that way, and teach them to think differently about their body and how to use it, then I think that would be awesome.
It's a really unique sport in that it is driven by women. We make up the rule sets. The men's game is played by our rule set, and they are really supportive of the fact that it's a female-driven sport, and that's absolutely wonderful as well. But yes, I do think because most sports are governed, to be honest, by a group of men in suits in a boardroom somewhere who aren't anything to do with the sport anymore. They may have been, but they're not anymore. Whereas our sport is governed by the skaters, and it's pretty revolutionary, I think.
I think for saying that women can't play sport is hopefully now very dated. I don't think I've spoken to anyone that says women can't play sport. Sure, they maybe aren't as well funded or as well supported, but you can definitely play it on your own. You don't need everyone there cheering.
I have a 6-year-old daughter, and I think it is the most wonderful representation of strong female role models that she could ever come across. So
yeah, I'm super proud to be involved in roller derby. In terms of women in sport, I don't really think that should be an issue. Like, all women should do sport. I don't know why there's a gender imbalance, why it's perceived okay for men to do sport and women not. I mean, it's totally just a media thing, you know. We've been brainwashed into thinking that only men play sport because that's what's shown on the TV.
But roller derby proves that women can play sport, and women can play any sport. There's a belief that women are less effective at certain sports than men, but I think the beauty of roller derby is that it's women-led, and it is, you know, we have 400 odd leagues worldwide filled with women that are capable and strong and amazing and play really strategic and sport that's very demanding on their bodies and on their time and their commitment, and I think that proves that women are perfectly capable of playing sport.